Toucan Play That Game is proudly sponsored by NiceGameshop.com, the place to go for rare and unusual Asian games. Hi, I'm Michael. Take a seat and I'll teach you how to play Dragons Hoard by Mortensen Games. A game where each player will take on the role of a dragon, trying to build the biggest, most glorious hoard they can. And what else would these magnificent beasts eat than brightly coloured cute sheep? Start setting up the game, give each player one of these reference sheets that have all the special power cards on one side and a picture of an awesome looking dragon on the other. You'll then pick your start player and give them the start player card. You'll also need to shuffle up the remaining cards, which is all your sheep cards, and deal 4 to each player, and then put out a market of 4 cards next to the deck with the sheep side up. Once you've done this, you're ready to begin. And starting with your first player, they will take their turn and then it will be the next player's turn. A turn is made up of 2 things. Firstly, drawing cards, and then actions. Once a player's taken their turn, it will be the next player's turn, and so on. The game will end once one player has 10 treasures down in front of them. At this point you finish out the round, so ending with your start player, and then you'll determine who has the most points value of treasure. Whoever does wins the game. So, drawing cards, you will look at the cards in your hand and go, right, well I want purple cards because I've got a purple already, let's say. And you then draw 2 cards. You can draw one of the 4 cards in the market or the card off the top of the deck. However, you can't look at these cards until you've drawn all your cards. Also, if you're playing a 3 or 4 player game, you'll draw 3 cards. If you're playing a 2-player game and have less than 4 cards in hand, then you'll draw 3 cards as well. There is a hand limit of 10 cards, but this doesn't come into effect till the end of your turn. At the end of your turn, you have more than 10 cards. You'll have to discard cards down so that you only have 10. So on my turn, I draw that one, and because I took one from the market, the one off the top of the deck takes its place. I then take that one, and that's my 2 cards done. I then look at my cards. Now I can choose to play an action card, and the action cards are the ones listed on your player reference card here. And this also tells you what they all do. So I could play, for example, skip player. Well, that one's fairly self-explanatory, and it would skip the other player's turn. So I'm going to do that. However, they could stop me if they had a stop battle action card, which they would play discarding both cards, and you're only allowed to play 1 special action card. So that would be my special action done. I could not play another one. However, there is another action I can still do, and that is play a treasure. So once you've played an action card, you can then play a treasure. Now, some treasures are layers. Layers have no cost, and you can always just put them down in front of you. These will gain points based off set collection. So if you gain treasures of the colour noted into your layer, the more you have, the more points you'll get at the end. The other treasures will have a cost shown on the left of the card here. This represents numbers of cards of different colours. So it'll have specific colours of card, usually matching the colour of card, and then also these like rainbow effect sheet that mean that you can use any. So if I was to play one of those, I'd have to then give up the corresponding ones. And I don't have the right ones for that. However, I could play this cheap little ring with the points given above the cost and use a yellow, and we'll use another yellow as well. So that's then my turn over. But let's say we skipped player and the next player didn't have a battle stop card. So it's my turn again. It's back round to me. I draw cards again. So I draw 1, without looking at it, sorry, 2, 3. So I've gone for 3 orange cards, and now I get to look at them. And again, I would get to play a card, and I'm going to play a draw 2 card. This means I get to draw 2 more cards. So I'm going to draw another orange card. And then from those here, I'll draw a yellow card, which means that goes down. And then I get to look at them. Same way as when you're drawing during the game. So, having said about stop actions, you also have the wizard. That means that the stop action cannot be played. So if you play an action along with a wizard, it is unstoppable. But it's my turn. I'm now going to play another treasure. So I'm going to play this treasure chest that takes 2 orange and 2 of any other colour. And again, that's my turn over. And you keep doing this until one player has 10 treasures in front of them, and the layers do not count as treasures. You then total up points, and whoever has the most wins the game. And that is how you play Dragons Hoard by Mortensen Games. I do hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have, please do check out the rest of the videos on the channel, as well as subscribing and sharing. And as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.